because they're up north. They don't deliver on the south side.
So this deal is actually delivery only, I believe. I think you have to order it online only. I don't think that they and then they send it to you like flash frozen or whatever they call it.
Oh,
Uh,
like that. Oh, that's
oh,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
interesting.
So, I don't know. Pizza I'm getting is you know, frozen anyway. So this is Eyewax in the Z-39. Let's take a look at this game. I should probably turn the Stevie cam on and myself. Here we go. Mod abuse. Somebody sounds salty they're living in the south side. I mean, if you lived on the south side, you know, you'd understand most likely, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Yeah. I had a friend from college, actually. She grew up on the south side. Um, where was she? Where was she exactly? God, I gotta think about the exact suburb she was in. But, she had stories. Let's just leave it at that. She had stories.
Yes, we had the fancy metal detectors at our schools.
Oh,
Wait, you
God.
guys had metal detectors at your schools?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Well, yeah. Like, what was it Chris Rock said? Sure feels safe on the outside, but inside, or wait, was it feels safe on the inside, but everybody outside knows you don't have a gun.
Right.
Lewis, you grad there. Oh, okay, nice. So Z-39, this is a ranked battle. Is it a ranked battle? This is a ranked battle. There's a 6. Can you take 7s and 6s into... I thought it was only 7s.
No, I think they did it.
Hmm.
Like six, 7. Then what was it like 8, 9, and
Ah, okay.
but like who in their right mind who's not grinding a ship brings bottom tier in?
Right, sure, exactly. Now, Z-39 does bring some good benefits. It's got the hydro. The guns themselves are pretty comfortable. They will smack with AP, especially against destroyers. The other thing about it is, of course, it's got an awful lot of hit points for Tier 7. So, it's one of the most forgiving destroyers to take into a competitive environment such as Ranked. Thank you, Sea-Rat, or Sea-Bear. Bronze is tier 5, silver is tier 6 and 7, gold is godforsaken wasteland we don't speak of. Yes.
Well, I mean, gold is the new bronze.
There you go. Do you guys do pineapple on your pizza? God, no. And Tara's Bubble, yes. So I actually get, we just had it last week with King of the Sea. I always get a very large 18-inch deep dish from Rosati's, or 18-inch stuffed. I haven't put bacon on it, and I haven't put garlic on it. But what I do is I have them put both of those toppings in the sauce up top instead of like in the cheese on the bottom. Nice kill on the Akatsuki. And then so that encourages, that allows for crunchier, crispier bacon. It's yum 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 yum. What's up, Shadow? Good to see you, dude. And Robin, you got ads. Hopefully they're done by now. I tried to snooze it, it wouldn't let me, so I apologize for that. Prince Heinrich keeping you on Hydro, but killing that Akatsuki early gives you a lot of flexibility here. I particularly love how the entire enemy fleet, aside from the Akatsuki, went north. Unfortunately, so did yours, which means you're not able to take advantage of the free cap at Alpha. So that's kind of oof.
I actually would have just given up it on B at this point and go get the free cap at A.
I would have too, but I might have waited a little bit just to see what this Prince Heinrich does, because if you control this guy into pushing you, I mean that's kind of like a free kill. You finished ranked silver yesterday. Haida, Belfast, Scharnhorst for the win. Yes, assuming that you care to win. If you don't care to win, then just take your grind ships and have fun. Ham and pineapple pizzas, really? Where are you from, Robin? And that gives me a good point. Where the hell are the rest of you guys from anyways? There's 250 people watching this channel still. Y'all are nuts. But anyways, where in the world are you guys watching from? Mid says, I wish I had Haida. Yeah, Haida's kind of easy mode for ranked, isn't it? Australia. Okay, well, say no more about the pineapple pizza. Serbia. I remember I saw Serbia before. Rossanti says not Canada. Well, M Captain was from Canada. Scotland. Very nice. I just finished a Civilization 6 game where I played... No, I haven't finished yet. I'm about to finish it. I played as Scotland. I'm getting my wife into Civ 6. So I was playing as Scotland. England, ironically enough, decided they wanted to fight me. Chaosdis21, thanks for the follow. So England decided to fight me and declare war on me. They actually managed to take my capital, but then from loyalty, I got it back. And then, like I told my wife, I said, I will now destroy England. So I just built up my military, fought back, wiped them all out, and then proceeded to go through and destroy every single one of England's cities. You can't destroy the capital in Civ 6, so I just took it over. Boom, England is gone. And then I'm like, you know, I've got all these military units. I don't know what to do with them. So I marched them to the other side of the map and killed the other AI. There's 2 AIs and then my wife. So I took her, took that other dude out. That was, what was it? Byzantium. I think it was the Byzantine Empire. Took him out. And then I told my wife, I said, you're next once he's dead, you know. And she's like, no. And I killed him and she didn't even notice. I declared war on her and started slaughtering her units. So we are going to finish up that game maybe today, if not later this week. And
No,
we'll
he
see.
had a good opportunity to smoke up and farm some damage on this
The
Heinrich because the Ganais was going to be spotting him.
Yes. For some odd reason, well, actually, I understand why you didn't. You wanted to get to the cap and grab it, and then, you know, whatever. You lose the damage, but you get the cap, which helps to ensure the win. So I'm okay with this. I would not stop here and smoke.
I'm not saying it's wrong, but like you kill the PE, which takes pressure off of your other ships.
Sure.
Because A is free. You can get it almost at any point while
Yes.
they're fighting at sea.
But
Taking a ship off the board is very big in rank because losing one ship is huge.
Well, I mean, the Ganais now took a bunch of torps right there. He didn't need to had you killed the Heinrich. That being said, I oftentimes look at free caps as an insurance policy that I'm going to end up winning if the rest of my team decides to just go and dunk it and get killed, as the Ganais now just did. Thinking that he was safe, he was good, he got way too aggressive, and there he goes. Eastern Tennessee, top secret government nuke lab. I'm in danger. Michigan, Serbia, Virginia. Just reading off where other people are from.
What I mean, like, you know, the thing though is, like, I agree, you should get the cap, but if you kill the PE, maybe he doesn't get the torps off in time. Maybe the Ganais lives just a little bit longer.
Right, sure,
to delay the absolute loss that is going to be C. Like, you're not going to hold C. It's one battleship left. Absolutely, you need the insurance policy of A.
Exactly. Look at this. I mean, your team has basically just found a way to melt when you had such an advantage killing that Akatsuki, and they just threw a lot of that advantage away. But this is ranked. The default strategy that your teammates will have in ranked when they are winning is, I'm just going to go and win harder. And the result of that is typically they end up throwing away their ships, making bad trades, and all of a sudden you're in this situation where you are down on points and down on caps. Well, down on ships, I mean. The other Heinrich, though, quite low. I do like that you stopped here and you're shooting over the island. I think this is very smart at this point. You and the Guppy are both just getting the easy, free damage in. As long as that Synop is alive, you can do this. As soon as he dies, though, you're going to lose your opportunity.
The real question is, where'd the Boise go?
He will show up very shortly, I have a feeling.
I mean, the nice thing for you is if the Boise shows up to the south, the Guppy's going to take all that damage.
Yes.
Because his only option is to W and turn out.
Now you're expecting the Synop to die, and yeah, he will. The bigger thing is, can you get out and behind him from the torpedoes to the point where you can hit something? Oh, look, the Boise went the other way.
I figured that's where he would have won. It's a safer route for the Boise.
Absolutely. Prince Heinrich is so low, you might as well open up on him, get him out of the board, get him out of the game. Guppy gets him. Okay, now you gotta deal with this Boise. You could stop and smoke and get some free shots while the Guppy is still alive, because clearly that's the target for the enemy, is to kill the Guppy. Instead you're torping. By the time your guns are in, you're gonna get like 1, maybe 2 salvos, and then the Guppy's dead. And then our team depends upon you. Nice Citadel hit there with AP. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. Good defense caps. Tennessee is awesome. I'd love to be able to go back. I have not been to Tennessee. I think I've driven through it once, and that's about it. Nice torpedoes, though, on the Boise. For some odd reason, he doesn't seem to care to turn or use his hydro. And that is the end of him. Very nice. Okay.
The one thing you could have done is, because you're running away at about a 45-degree angle, pop your smoke, because what's going to happen is you're going to be going in and out of detection, which may give this guy a delay at actually shooting at you.
Yes. Okay. So you could pop the smoke, and then you kind of turn in towards your smoke to hide, and then come out of the smoke to fire, and then back in. You can keep going back and forth in zigzag. Now, that's true. The one thing that I was thinking about, actually, I was just thinking about this as the Boise took the torps and died. If you had slowed down and he had smoked up, chances are the Boise would have just turned right into you, which means he would not have taken those torpedoes and died. So, either way, straight lining it or smoking and ducking and weaving and zigzagging, the point is,
like if
you did fine.
Just full steam at a 45, laying your smoke, you don't stay in it. You don't even need to turn and dodge.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
It naturally causes an in and out effect. I learned that from Sneaky.
Gotcha. Rook detected now. Unfortunately, because you're going for the torps, you're not going to be able to get the decaps. You're getting very close here, and you're going to get detected because of that. That's a bit dangerous. I don't like that decision. I think you would have been better off turning away and just trying to shoot and getting a reset instead of what you did here. Smoke up, okay. Hydra up, okay. But if you're going to do that, I don't think you want to sit there. Kind of feel like you got to move. Rook takes 2 torps in the bow. Eagle. Shoot the Eagle. This is great. Your Hydro is detecting both enemies. This is one of the powers of these German destroyers, especially the Z-39. Look at how much hit points you still have available to you. Now, because you're so close to the enemy, shooting does cause your gun bloom to go up. Nice hit there. Come on, one more. Okay. I lied. 2 more. Okay, good. Now, the Rook's on the other side of the smoke. This is actually very useful for you. You could turn. There you go. Keep that Rook on the other side, but you've got those torps coming. This is going to be close, guys. He's going to be waiting and ready to go with his guns, and you obviously are ready to go with your torps. I would fire more to the right because I think that he's going to turn in to preemptively dodge your torpedo salvo. And he kind of doesn't. He wants to get that rear on you, and he's going to pay the price for it. Gone. Nice Kraken, dude. Wow, what a battle.
The only thing I'll say is your first set of torps against the rook
Mm-hmm.
should have held one.
Yes.
Right. If you know you're going in on them and there's a possibility of you getting detected, just send one set. That
Yes.
second set is going to cause them to either A, slow down so they don't rush you while you can take care of the DD, or they're just going to W in at you and now you have their full broadside, which is massive damage.
Yep. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say I labeled it Z-39, but it was the wrong one. But you're absolutely right. A lot of times, especially close in like that, you don't want to fire both of your torpedo salvos. You want to just fire one and see what the enemy does and then react accordingly. Fred, I would agree with you. That was a very nice game. Let's see this in action again. You're gonna torpedo the smoke, the oldest trick in the book. There it is, and bonk, dead ACAT. Hey, congratulations to Philip. Heinrich still detected. He went towards you, and then he decided, nope. Smart. This is the part where Putin said you could have stopped, smoked, and shot the Heinrich. You probably could have killed him before he got the torps off. Probably.
I'm going to say, because it looks like the first turn is where he did it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure he would have been able to kill him, but
That's the
I
thing.
mean, it's half dozen or another. Like, hindsight is always 2020.
Yes. Great kill there.
Man, that Boise,
I know.
how do you play a cruiser and see a DD go broadside and not figure I'm getting torped?
And there's that torpedo salvo you're talking about. Fire one first and then wait a little bit and then fire the second. Because you'll at least get, if you hit with both salvos, you'll get a full flood on the rook that way.
Well, I mean, the other thing is you have it for this eagle rushing you.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wants to turn, he may turn into one of your torps.
Right.
But
Oh,
I
it's
mean, it
all
was
good
still a
stuff.
very well played game. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just, it's the small little things. I think that I'm more or less pointing out.
Well, that's the thing, and somebody like Eyewax, when they send in this replay, and this goes for anybody, we're trying to find things to help you learn and give you at least pause to think about. So Putin brought that up. That's good. I'm gonna pause it again when we get to the part where Heinrich leaves, like right about here, right? You could have smoked, and then you could have just started pew-pewing the Heinrich.
And I do like how he's taking an angle away from the PE or the
Mhm.
PH. Even
Sure.
though he knows his hydro is down.
Yeah.
Right, but I think here is where he should have smoked and sort of pew-pewing them.
I guess maybe the thought was that the Heinrich was going to die anyways. Unfortunately for him, the Heinrich didn't die to the torpedoes that came through the channel, and then he didn't die to the Guppy and the Gneisenau shooting at him. So that's oof on many levels, but hey, this is
We'll
World
say
of
though,
Warships.
the Eagle is the one that messed up.
How so?
There's a Z-39 north of B.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because the Boise died. You were last spotted there.
Right.
Why are you south of the battleship? Worst
That's true.
case scenario, the battleship dies.
And you gotta live.
You can. Most people, like what you did, send all their torps at once.
Yep.
So worst case scenario, I lose the battleship. This guy sent all his torps. I'm now north of him. He's got to turn his guns, his torps. He's got to turn everything to deal with me. I can just rush him, whether he's got a hydro or not.
Instead,
Right.
by sailing with the battleship, it made it very easy for Eyewax to change targets and just casually change to the Eagle. It's kind of what you're getting at, right? Versus the other side of the map, or whatever.
Coming in from the north side,
Right.
Especially the Eagle, it's got the speed to do it.
Well, let's take a look at the Eagle in this part. Let's see what the Eagle does. He's kind of circling around here. He's in a fight with the Guppy. And we haven't seen him for a really long time. Oh, there he is. Okay, now he's up to the north. Still haven't seen him for a while. This is the part where, actually, no, he's right there in the smoke. You can see that smoke there. So once the Heinrich dies for Eyewax's team, Eigel could actually pull forward and around. Right there. Heinrich dies. This is the Eigel's chance to get around the backfield and start pounding the Sin up from the side and get behind. The Eigel chooses not to do that. The Eigel instead stays relatively close. I think he's going to pop out in a second here. There he is. He stays behind his friends. That, you're absolutely right, is a big mistake on the Eigel's part. Had the Eigel gone around, he could have... What, Stevie? He could have gotten into a fight with you. And, who knows what that would have done.
Even at this point, like right now, instead of going south with the BB, he comes through the top. Right? But if he does it earlier, right, just bypass the Synop, whatever, the Boise and him would have killed you.
Right. Well, it's a good game to look at and just take some time and dissect. So, I'm glad we were able to do that. I'm glad you all were here to
But
be
I mean,
able
more
to do that too.
importantly,
Yes,
at the
sir?
start of the game, every single buddy can see this mini map. Not a single cell is going to go, well, maybe I'll just kite away from A in case one person decides to go. And if
Nope.
nobody goes, I now am behind and I have all of their broadsides.
That's right.
And both teams made this mistake.
I mean, with 3 battleships, you would hope for one at least to try to go for those flank shots, right? Get those angles in, but they don't.
That, and I think once again, I with the Eagle, with the French speed, as soon as you saw everybody was spotted up there, the PH kept you at B for a long time. Easily, he could have rotated to A. Now he's up around behind everybody, spotting everybody. There's
That's
not
right.
an island they can hide behind.
Absolutely. Cool. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's go over to Stream Raiders first.